Now the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Giovanni Gonzalez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Giovanni Gonzalez.
Miguel Cabrera will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
JT Realmuto.
Striding in for Houston, JT Realmuto. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
How about it? The center fielder, Aaron.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 5 and the Twins 4. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. Last time through was a base hit.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the chip and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Tucker. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Left side, but well fouled. Rosario is off at first with 2 away. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Brad Brock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brad Brock.
He's set. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Alex Bregman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Moran at third. Bregman at second. Correa on at first with nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Popped him up. Moustakas is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Derek Fisher will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set and the pitch. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 now. Aaron Hicks will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, and not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hit hard to third. The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
And he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Brian Dozier is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In now, Brian Dozier. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down.
First baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Up and in for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Blackman, base runner at first with one out. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Chris Davis now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is foul right side.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for Minnesota. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Trevor Hildenberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Up around the face.
That's a ball.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Three-two pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
The batter, number 1, shortstop. Carlos Correa.
Drew Smiley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Drew Smiley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. None out. Runners at first and second. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Smiley typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Kyle Tucker, and their runners at the corners now. Smiley comes set. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Comes set with the 0-1. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 11-4. Brett Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
28, Brett Cecil.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Realmuto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Inside and low. 2-1. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Jorge Polanco would be next. Pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Ball
2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Now the Astros designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Derek Fisher will be next. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hard hit down the line. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, Castro.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Dozier charging this one, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Astros 11 and the Twins 4.
Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fouled away. Giles stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Up around the face. 1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2. And, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
First baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Final strike for the Twins. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Houston Astros have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series.